Alright, what's up, YouTube? It's Globaltinter. And, oh, shit. Today I'm a year, you know.
A year long, man. Later.
Yeah, he was here from the jump, man.
First day, bro. He
Yeah.
came up to me talking about some church. I know how to tip, bro. Let me see your car.
We been doing that every night. How do I take it up?
How we do it last time? Was it like this? Yeah.
Alright, so y'all, I'm a year, and Trey, you know, watched me the whole time, me blowing up and stuff like that, because definitely wanted to give up. He was there in the garage, freezing and stuff.
13 degrees, bro.
13 degrees, tinning.
Negative degrees in the fucking garage. Talking about something.
Yeah, he was tinning. No, it was worse than that one day we tinted your car. And I was like, yeah, man, we can just take it off today. Then steaming off, we just ripped off the tent.
It put more tent on top of that shit.
Oh my god, man.
That man. And then, bro, we was taking pictures like, man, this shit fire.
Yeah, it was times that we just had we didn't peel the liner off, nothing like that.
Hell no. We just sticking tent onto the window with fucking baby soap.
It was baby soap and dish detergent. the Dawn dish detergent, y'all.
Yeah.
It was sticking though. It looked crispy.
Yeah, bro.
Not gonna say it looked crispy, but we got a little interview of who I am. Cause the last one, my mom didn't like it, so yeah. Check on interview me. So I don't know questions you got though.
Yeah. So
I got my tool belt here. Yup.
Yeah.
All right. You can go say what you gotta say.
So like, just for letting people know, what's your tenor name?
Globaltinter.
And what was the name you would like to be called?
Globaltinter.
Globaltinter?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know like where it came from?
Yeah, like where your name came from? Like what inspired you to like Globaltinter?
Because Globaltinter meaning that I'm gonna be known worldwide as Globaltinter. Like I'm gonna be global. I'm not gonna be no average in-city tenor. I'm gonna be tenor rapper cars, NBA player cars, like all that type of stuff. I'm gonna be global. That makes sense.
So like you got a bigger picture than just like working at a shop or like owning your own shop. You ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
But like you have like, you want to do something different. Like you want to take everybody's car, just not like in one city or just in one location. You want to be like all over the world.
Yeah, like traveling, tenor. Maybe go to LeBron house. Go to my boy James Harden house.
Yeah, that boy be lit, man.
Be baby auto, bro.
Yeah.
He'll be known worldwide though.
So like over the course of a year, like what advice would you have for anybody who's wanting to start tent now? Like you a year in, like you've been doing this since like day one. Like what would you tell somebody else who's like starting how you was a year ago?
Okay, I would say for one, don't do no half-ass job. Like when I first started tenting, I was a tenor that didn't use with this scrape pad. I didn't even like. I was just like, man, fuck that. I'm not to keep cleaning the window. That's pointless. But there's little stuff like that that shapes up your quality of work and shit like that. So, with that being said, like, if you really want something, go after it. You know, a lot of times you're gonna want to give up. And you know, Tracing it from the jump. You know, he was here from the very beginning.
Very beginning, first day.
First day, like I'm a year today. Like he definitely did not come overnight. But I got a couple tools. This is my Blue Max. I actually like this. You can buy this on Lexington.com where you get your tools at. My Blue Max. It's probably like my second favorite. I think I like the flat out more, but I haven't been able to really. I haven't really been buying the flat out.
All right. So that's gonna get into my next question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how would you say, like, okay, you know how like everything hot right now, and like people need jobs for real. Like this can be considered a career or a pathway for some people. So, how much money would you say you need to start like 10? Like on the average, to like start making like your profit. Like, how much money would you say?
If you get a roll, a 24 by 100 roll, you get that for like probably 100, and you probably like 6 cars. You can make probably if you have $300, you can. That's everything you need right there. 300 to get started.
300 and like including the tools, the heat gun, and all that.
Yeah, heat gun, tools, tent. Yeah.
So, Mr. Globaltinter, what would you say your favorite tool is to use when you're tenting? Favorite tool?
My favorite tool.
Like, show them the tool belt, man. Like,
Oh yeah, this is the tool, y'all. So you got flavors. Oh, see, it's hard for me to say because every tool provides its own value, its own unique feature that it does. Like the spoon goes in the door. Hard card, you need this to shrink and install. You need your chisel if you get something like a crease in the window, you want to get it out. This is for the small ones. Oh, actually, I got it. The red dot. The red dot, y'all. This is my favorite tool.
why is it your favorite tool?
Out of all the blades I have used, this right here is probably the most firmest one that I like. I just like everything about it. The way that it grips my hand. Yeah, this is my favorite one. The red dot, y'all.
And what would you say you can find that?
Lexington.com. I'll put the link in the bio for everything y'all need. I'll say Lexington.com.
Yeah, so like, what's next for Globaltinter? Like what's next? Like what's something like you want like to like, you know how like you want to like change up your content or anything? Like, what's next? Like, what do you want to do like next that's different?
I want to. If y'all don't know my YouTuber I look up to, well not look up to, it's right that's somebody you look up to. But somebody that you see same vision as you that make hella money is Detroit Tent Studio. So I want to get the gadget with the headset and stuff that can record me. I can live stream, everything like that. Oh, my fault, y'all. But I want to get the gadgets so I can record me. Like right on what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna record me installing the window. I want to have a gadget on that's showing me actually like a point of view of me installing and cutting out the window and stuff like that.
So you want to like start tinting cars, like showing people how to tint, how you do your tint, and like explaining and stuff. So like you want to like provide somebody who's just not starting something you didn't have when you were starting. Like you didn't have that many people to like look up to for real.
No, you don't. And then when you look on YouTube, it's just okay tinters. When you really get in the field, you see people that actually take pride in their work. There's people out here that just gonna put it out there and just if you really take pride in your work, it'll go a long way.
For sure. Is there anything else you would like to say? I think.
I don't know, whatever you gotta ask. It could be any type of shit.
So, okay, I'm gonna ask this. How hard was it finding a role model for tint? Like, cause like, you know, like, it's not NBA, it's not basketball, it's not like it's not very mainstream. Mm-hmm. So like, how was it finding a mentor or somebody to look up to during tint?
Let's see. It's very hard. Like I said, YouTube is more like some channels on there. Like besides Detroit, I haven't really seen YouTubers that actually know how to actually tint. They doing it for the look good. If that makes sense. Compared to someone who actually take pride in their work and stuff like that. Probably Leo. When he come in town, Leo, I learned a lot from Leo and Wayne.
Leo and Wayne.
Yeah, people that you work at a tent shop. Like I worked at 2 tent shops and you definitely can see the different work ethics between 2 different people. How you take pride in their work. That makes sense.
Okay, this leads me into my next question. So like, you know, like when you learning how to tint, you know, like everybody trying to tell you how to do it this way, how to do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you say you found like to find like your own groove? Because you know everybody's different.
Yeah.
So like, how did you find your groove while everybody else was telling you do it like this and do it like that?
I found my groove after mess up, like cutting seals, like how not to cut seals.
So repetition,
yeah. You gonna mess up a lot of times. Like one day I ran through a whole box of 15%. The whole time I just bought it, I ran through the whole box of 10 on one car.
Yeah, I was very frustrated. But you finished it though.
Yeah, I finished it. It just is alright. Another thing is probably timing. I'd say.
Timing. So, okay. It's another good question. How long would you say for somebody to do your tent correctly, it would take?
Probably, if they want an actual great quality job, after 2 hours, you know, that's just anything. If you want somebody who actually take pride in their work, I don't think you really need to time them on their work. Like, mandatory, it should be no longer than 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 4 hours. And that, if you want an actual good quality job where you're not about to come back or anything, 3 hours. At least to look over all the work, dry it out thoroughly. 2 hours, you pushing it out, you might have some stuff that pops up that could have sat 1 hour later and it could have got out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. So, it was just on top of my head. So, what would you say, like, what's something you would say, like, for, like, people who coming up tenting that, like, want to know, like, where to find somewhere, like, good to tent at, just like where we at.
Mm-hmm.
Like mentors, like somebody you looked up to that helped you, or like a place you went to, like.
You said like where they moved to?
No, like a place like you want to like basically like shout out, like to tell them like, yeah, they taught me, like you should like learn there.
Detroit Tent Studio. Look them up on YouTube. And I'll put it actual YouTube and the channel link. Watch Detroit Tent Studio. He's a good quality YouTuber. That's the only person I really can say, sadly.
Yeah, it's cool. It's not a mainstream thing, but it's still like something that's very mainstream for some reason. Because everybody who mainstream has tent.
Yes. Nobody. You don't see no famous rapper without no tent. You don't see no president without no tent. There's tent everywhere. Privacy.
And when it's very hot.
Yeah. He said $400 for mobile jobs in Twitter right now, bro. 400, bro, for mobile jobs, bro. I'm coming to somebody's house, I'm making $400.
Oh, okay. So, when buying tent and like the cost of parts and everything going up, what would you say? Like, would it be fair for like y'all on the work to like change y'all prices, varying on how much y'all have to pay for y'all tools and equipment?
Yes, because for one, that's coming out of our pocket. If we're losing money, we should charge accordingly. But it's not that major difference in the money. You might as well charge the same. But like from now, I'm starting to advertise a regular standard film at $140 and a carbon film at $160. For the simple fact that standard is you gonna get what you pay for. You wanna be cheap, you know, you don't wanna. Nah, I just take that back. Let's see, what's the price? 160 or really 200 points. Fuck it. You want a standard tent job and start off at $159 for the windshield. If you want the carbon film, it's $200. That's everything not including front windshield. That's how I'm doing right now because if you want to, you know, the standard film is gonna come with like maybe a 1-year warranty before it starts turning purple. But if you want the carbon film, it'll last you 3 to 5 years. Oh, another thing, tent isn't how people think where you're gonna have the tent gonna be on the car the whole long period without turning purple. Tent typically lasts 3 to 5 years depending on where you're at and the heat that's put out. It's not you buy a car and the tent gonna be on there all year. It has to eventually get changed out. Or you get a new car most likely.
Oh, I got a good question. Can tent be an income to afford like a family?
Yes. Hell yeah.
So how much would you say an average tenter, like he runs a shop or he goes door to door tenting, how much would you say they would make a year? Like an estimate, you know.
I'm gonna put in these numbers. Easily, it's $272 a day makes $100K a year. They do 2 cars. You know, if they're in Florida, you're charging $400. You have now made over $100K that year. You're making one car a day. That's $400 a day. Just take 272. So easily, if he's doing 2 tent jobs a day, which every tent shop, you know, unless you like really terrible, is doing at least in the summertime at least 2 tent jobs a day. That's easily you're gonna change over 50K, 100K. You can definitely feed a family off of this. Definitely can. I like this red dot blade though.
You really came a long way, man. Like you really can say like you started from like you didn't wake up, you didn't have this dream in your head like, hey, I want to be a tenor. Like what like at what moment did you know like, yeah, this is what I want to do?
I got my car, my first car, y'all. I got it, and it was 35% in the two fronts, 20 in the back. And I'm like, man, hell no, this is too light. I'm like, I can't read an interview, sir. Sir, what interview?
You staying?
For what?
It's 5 o'clock.
Nah, I'm probably about to leave. Wait, no, I don't know. I might. Wait, some more tent coming in?
I don't know. I'm about to leave.
Oh, all right, bet. All right, what are we talking about? All right, I gotta put the stars on, bro. I forgot we had an interview, bro. We like, what, Condo Runner, bro? we got stars, man.
What was I saying? He is fucking my train of thought up.
Yeah.
No, I got it. You was talking about something. Cause the next thing I about to say is your ass started tending the house.
Oh, you saw when I first started. Yeah, I definitely came a long way. Yeah, I tended my front door.
Tend the front door, the back door. This nigga at home too long. He had tint the front window.
I had no car, and it just everything was looking tenable, bro.
Oh, that was the question. At what point in time did you know like you wanted to be a tenor?
Oh, like I said, my first car I had was 35 in the front and 20 in the back, and I'm just like, what's the point of having a tent if I can be seen? So I think that was the start of an original villain story, because now my friends have 20 on their windshield or 5 on their windshield and 5 all around. You know, it's just fuck the law at this point, bro. So
What's standard film in Ohio?
standard film. What do you mean?
Like, what's the standard film?
Oh,
Like,
where can I get it from?
like, no, like, what's the standard film?
What do you mean?
Like, where do you buy your like products for standard film?
Oh, standard film will be Lexion.com.
Oh, okay. So like, basically, like, Lexington is like a good brand, or like, what's it about like that?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Lexion, don't get me wrong, Lexion. I really mess with y'all. I've been rocking with y'all for the longest, but as you become a tenor and you have different films and different papers, I wasn't seeing that many Lexion films that was lasting over 2 years supposedly. And like, if you look at this, that's ProView film. He got this car in 2017, and the car that been the same since 2017. Still holding up. That's 35%. And I've been hearing a lot of things supposedly.
That's 5 years.
Yeah, that's I haven't heard no review of Relaxing over 2 years, so I can't really advertise it as my main film. You know, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand.
Cause I'm just like, I don't want to guarantee nobody that can last 3 to 5 years and it's going out in a year. That's why it's the cheaper film, because you get it.
You got a lot more people coming back quicker.
Yeah, a lot more people coming back quicker.
Or they're not gonna come back because they're gonna be like, hey, he scammed me or something like
Yeah,
that.
and I gave him purple tint. That's gonna make it. That's why I'm letting them know it's under 1 year. They want to pay the cheaper route. It's $150 for the regular, $200 for the carbon, and it's $300 for your car if you want ceramic.
Ceramic. Could you tell people what ceramic tint is?
Ceramic is the tint that if y'all be on TikTok and stuff like that. Oh, also follow me on TikTok at Globaltinter, Instagram at Globaltinter. But TikTok, y'all might see tint that's dark on one side and clear on the other side. That is considered ceramic tint. It's a UV protection film. It keeps the car cooler. And it's overall a great film out there with the top of the line 3M film. And yeah, carbon is a good heat rejection film, but it's standard carbon, ceramic, 3M. That's how it goes.
Okay. So by far, what is the hardest car you ever had to tint?
Hardest car. You got some of my 10 videos at home? Oh yeah, I need that. I need your air diamonds on over, because I was trying to post on my story. I don't have, I lost my phone. So, I can't post all my photos. I was gonna make a whole album on just all the cars I tinted, like click. Good.
So by far, like, what was the hardest car you had to tint?
I'm trying to think.
Like, what's the one like you like, damn, I never want to tint this for real, like.
I tested my,
Or tested your abilities to tint. And you got these?
yeah. You got any one like when I was in the garage?
These?
Like when we, you got one with the mic in there when I was doing his Dodge. And my hardest car to tint. Look at that all black Chevy right there. That bitch look hard, bro.
Yeah, I see it.
That look hard, man.
This right here?
Send that to me. When I was walking, that was in 13 degrees.
You iPhone?
No, it ain't gonna let me get it because we're on the video. I'll just wait till we know it. Yeah, so.
Oh, your hardest car. I remember you did that one Ford, bro, with the back windshield.
That, see, I know how to like work up. I know how to work around them now. I'm trying to really think. The hardest car that I had. Let me think. The hardest car I have today. Yo, I'm trying to think, cause man, I done had a whole lot of headaches, bro. Oh, Volkswagen Jetta.
Volkswagen Jetta.
My cousin Jetta, when I first did it. The seals was extremely tight. And the way I was taught to tint, you gotta have the paper 2 inches down. Oh man. Yeah, oh man. It was bad.
So like, that gave you like the most problems?
Yeah, just the second part. Yeah, I'm trying to think about my page. Like, cars I'm afraid to tint is Teslas. I haven't really tinted a Tesla fully. Like, I'm just not getting in the hang of tinting frameless doors, which y'all seen. I posted like 2 days ago, or it should be dropping today. My first time tinting a frameless door, that Dodge Challenger, I tinted.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm getting the hang of it.
Then you do one a day?
Yeah, I was saying I'm getting the hang of it. Oh yeah, them hard because it ain't like you can tuck, put a liner up like I be doing the video. You gotta straight put it on the glass and work your way down. All them dirt specks, all them particles can get down. Oh, another thing, y'all, dirt specks. The way you limit dirt specks is for one, spraying your hands with baby shampoo. I use baby shampoo and water. Spray your hands with it before you actually put a liner off. Put a liner off, spray, mist the air, and limit how many times you move the actual paper around on the glass. Limit that many times you do it. Because what you're doing is pulling dirt from the corners back into the film, and that's where you get all the little bitty dots and stuff like that, which is common, but it also looks like anybody can go there and get that type of tint job compared to a flawless tint job.
So make sure you in a clean environment.
Yeah, you can't have to go you cannot do tint outside. You know, I know a lot of people are doing that. Mobile tinting, if they don't have a garage that you can pull into, it's gonna be a lot of dirt specks all with it because it's you versus the element. It's all that contamination in the air, dirt, everything.
Wind.
Yeah, once you take the liner off, it's pretty much a magnet to anything in the atmosphere, anything in the air. So all that's getting on the actual film. If you see me, usually I like bend the paper in a little bit at the corner and tuck it in like that. That limits me moving side to side, grabbing dirt speck from the side onto the paper. These are the basic tools y'all gonna need to get a car done. So you're gonna need this. This is your tucking tool. This is gonna be your best friend. Your best friend. Do I have my triangle on me? I might not. Oh,
Yeah.
got my baby. All right, y'all. Actually, I bought a green line triangle. I lost it the same day.
Lime
$7, bro. I bought a lime green. Oh my god, lost it the same day.
Oh, why you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
What's the advice for when you're doing a customer's car? Should you have a protocol to look for all your things before the customer leaves?
Yes. If y'all don't know, if you're tinting, your tools are gonna start walking away from you. without you knowing where they're going. You swear, I kid you not, you don't think I'm lying. That wait till you start tending, you're gonna be like, man, I just had it right here. The tent gonna be somewhere completely else. I'm trying to tell you. So do a tool check, because I've lost a lot of tent supplies to people's cars. A lot.
And how hard is it to get a customer to bring your tent tools back?
No, I never got my triangle back. I never got my hard card back. I never got my other hand squeegee with my flat out. I never got that back. Then they're not bringing it back unless you know them or you. Sometimes you might get somebody like somebody brought my this one back. Somebody brought my baby back right here. If y'all don't know, my dad bought me this handle. That's why this always means something to me, because my dad is the one, like, one of my biggest supporters. He put me through 10 classes and stuff and never asked for anything in return. So when I get rich, he never gonna have to worry about anything. Well, my family in general never gonna have to worry about anything, because I wouldn't be a tenor without him. He paid me to learn.
I remember when we first, he just came in there and just handed you the stuff. You ain't even asked for it, he just ordered it.
Yeah, you know.
He was like, yeah, he said this is stuff they said you're gonna need.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna actually go get him a card, just cause I'm gonna give it to him when I get home, so he can read it. Or should I put it in the car for him tomorrow? When he get it the first thing in the morning, he can see it.
Put it in the car so you can see it in the morning.
Okay. There you go. I'm put it in the seat.
No, don't put it on the seat, cause you know niggas see someone on their seat, they just throw it.
No, I'm gonna put the passenger. Your passenger. You know, just did. But
Nah, I put it in front of the speedometer. He can't go nowhere unless he look at
Oh,
the speedometer.
right here.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm gonna put it right
He
there.
gonna be like, what the fuck? That's gonna make him say, what the fuck? He gonna be like, he can't see how fast he going.
Then you gonna read it. Yeah, I'm really grateful for it, because you know, nobody's going out their way to make sure their kid is tended like that. Like I'm talking about, my dad spent $600 at MSW.
Yeah.
And then for Vine, $400. Then he trying to sign me in for Proby, which is $1,100. But look, Proby never went through. Then he put me in car rap school with the dude spent me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a
Big role.
yeah, big major role. I would not be a tenor without my father. Cause the first day, y'all, I'm gonna put some clips in here that way y'all see that I'm not lying. I'm gonna put it at the end of the video, so stick around. Y'all made this far, but the Trey car when we first started, my fingers everywhere.
Both fingers, bro. He's like, man, it's a piece of tin right here missing, bro. It's cool, bro.
It's cool, bro. Like, you gotta take it, bro. Came a long way, man.
Yeah.
Ain't seen it.
Niggas at Walmart talking about some, bro. Get the 25 or the 5, bro. Get the 5, bro.
We was getting
Five, bro.
Walmart 10. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm dead serious. I was at Walmart
Cashing out.
at Walmart.
Like that shit was the best shit
I
you
was
can use.
cashing out.
But if you ever wanna, so like, would you wanna say like, until like somebody get good to buy Walmart tent?
Yeah, you gotta start. Well, no.
Because like, if you start and think about it,
Yeah.
you ain't got enough money to go spend $150 on the road, but you got that $25 you want to practice on your car.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, you can get your little offer blade. Y'all go on Amazon. I got my first 10 tools from Amazon, and like I still use them. Like when I do the front windshield, I don't know if y'all. I haven't recorded me doing shrinking the front windshield, but I use the heat glove and I use the soft fill card, and that's how I pretty much.
Oh yeah, the glove made a big difference in your work. I remember when you started using the glove.
That glove, man.
Yeah, because you used to just be sitting there with your finger just
Yeah.
rubbing that shit. That shit was going to ease the rip or get a crease in there. You like, bro, what the fuck, man? You told me, take it off, bro. Take it off. Take it off. I gotta redo it.
I was salty as fuck, man. You a real nigga for that, bro. Cause you was there. I'm talking, we in the garage.
Knocked, bro.
Night, like, every
These
day.
niggas taking naps, waking back up, doing 10.
Yeah, it was like, you really don't know how bad I want this, man. Trey seen that. He really played a big role in me even getting this far. Like, once I get set, he gonna get it, you know, like a track, you know, something nice.
Oh, I mean, you did this, bro.
We gonna get it right, man. You know, him and Roberto, man, because they're the only people that actually was there with me. Him, Roberto, and my dad, and my family, you know, they gonna get something. But 3 people that I always would know that actually meant something to me, that helped me from the bottom is Trey, Roberto, and my dad. Crazy the way, you know.
Your dad, he really played because like he took you serious.
Yeah.
Most parents, if your kid come to you,
So you want to say
man, I want to be a tenor. Man, if you don't go find your ass
an actual job,
actual trade or a job or some
go to
shit.
school.
Go to school. They're gonna be like,
I want to go to the Air Force.
yeah, your dad. He, you know what he did? He the next day after you told him that shit, he seen you stick that one shit on my car. He was like, man, he came in there with all the little tools you needed.
That was crazy.
I remember that shit, and that's why I was like, he taking you serious.
Yeah, I was at that 10 spot in the hood, man. Ghetto, man.
You can learn something from anywhere though.
Yeah, I was in that. We were trying to get into that, putting the lines down car.
So would you say like, once you like build up your audience and you get enough money to like maybe buy like a machine like to pre-cut your tent, would you say you would do that over hand cutting, or you would still hand cut?
I probably would still hand cut, but I would use it for like the Toyota Camry like pocket windows and stuff like that. But it's just that the hand cut make you, I don't know, like the Detroit dude, he said he used a plotter, but he said that some of the cuts be off and stuff like that. Surprisingly, I don't know how, but he said it's better to naturally cut it out. That makes sense.
Naturally do a hand cut.
Cause what we do be live streaming, I'm just taking paper off and putting it on there. I don't know. If I like hand cutting, I wasn't there.
So is tinting the only thing for Globaltinter, or like what else are you exploring?
Me and him about to start doing car racing. We turning it up. We got some big plans. Y'all don't know. If y'all in Florida and y'all watch this, we're gonna be coming down there. Show y'all some love, man. I love Florida, but I'm looking to move to Florida down there. So then y'all see me get my shop. But with me and him gonna have our own shop. We're gonna go have a wedding or something like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be car wraps, sound,
10.
10 tail. Oh, I gotta learn how to 10 tail lights.
You're gonna have to come up like with a jumbo package. If you want your car tinted, wrapped,
And sounds.
and I can do backup cameras and remote
I
starts.
can do 10 tail lights. Then you put the backup camera, remote star, we put the star.
And if you ain't worried about somebody stealing your car, I can put a kill switch, a GPS, remote tracker, however you want it. You gonna get your shit all the way jacked
What
out.
will be a good price? 10.
10 bands?
We're gonna have a name.
10 bands, that's fair. For
And
all the work,
and 5, oh my god.
10 bands. That's a good package.
Cause we not give y'all no cheap sound. Me and him probably we go in on the sound we get y'all. Like he said, $1,000 fucking subs, like that. $1,000 a speaker.
Yeah.
$1,000 get you a Tesla screen.
Yeah.
I was wondering. All right, y'all. I gotta sadly wrap this video up because I gotta go back in there. And I'm at the 10 shop right now. But huge thanks to Trey right here for actually being there from when I first started. Man. Support, man. If you're new to my channel, drop a like, subscribe. I got content dropping 2 videos a day. I'm staying consistent. I know it's been hard, but
Yeah, it really is hard. But you know, as always,
it's a mindset thing, man. Something. Oh, always something too. Oh,
always something.
No, it's never gonna be nothing for y'all.
But run him up. Go follow him at Globaltinter on TikTok, Instagram, and get back with my boy, man. Globaltinter.
Yeah. So I will see y'all later. I'm gonna post it today. So this is 1 year. It's from Mr. Trey. 1 year from where I started, man. So I'll see y'all later next video. Y'all take care.